So I was just sitting here pondering about different celebrities and the spirit that they operate in. And what I find interesting is when I'm looking at the judgment of two people in particular. R. Kelly and Puff Daddy. When I look at P Diddy, I see the dark spirit in him, and we've seen it a long time ago. If we're honest with ourselves, we always seen that dark, nasty spirit about him. But when I look at R. Kelly, y'all may not agree with me. I see a man that's always ran from his calling from God. That's always ran from his calling. And we see people all the time, no matter the celebrity. It could be J-Lo, we know she wicked. Beyonce, for the life of me, I can't see how anybody serve God and Jesus. They swoon over this old woman that performs in bathing suits all the time. She's never dressed age appropriately when she's performing. It's just the weirdest thing, but people worship her. But she has a very dark spirit on her, and we can see it, right? But when I think about R. Kelly and how beautiful his voice was so angelic. Not necessarily when he was over there singing to them people saying, do you have your shots? Do you want to come to America? Did you get your shots? His main issue was the women. And even when he sung I Believe I Can Fly, or even Gotham City, every time he sung, it was like he was crying out to the Lord. It's just not all his music, not 12 play or nothing like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I just feel like the Lord judged him and he punished him for his doings because he didn't answer the call of God. We see people every day in everyday life that are running from the call of God, that operate in what they're doing, and they have a clear burden that's upon them because they know they're called by God. So I believe in the case of R. Kelly that God basically got him away from the access to that wicked lifestyle. But when it come down to Puff Daddy, all I see is wickedness and filth. I don't see any good in him. I see him actually delighting in the wickedness. And that's the difference. It's like you will talk to somebody and they'll say something like they'll take God's name in vain, but it's very disgusting how they do it. They'll have something attached to it, like a different phrase, and you just like, oh, you do not know God and Jesus. Because you can tell that they have some sort of conviction in their heart as they're saying what they're saying. And if they have no conviction, those are the people to stay away from. They have not the Spirit of God, and the Lord don't know their name. But there are people that we know that God has been chasing for a long time. And I'm not saying that these people are excluded from salvation. Don't go there with me. What I'm saying is that you can tell the difference of a person that's living a worldly lifestyle, that it's a burden to them, and the people that are actually living a worldly lifestyle and they bask in it like they have no conviction at all. So I was just thinking about R. Kelly and how beautiful his voice was. And even though a lot of people may say, oh, well, he did this, he did that. I don't believe that R. Kelly documentary. They can make a documentary about anybody and add some people in there and say that everybody did whatever. But when it come down to that spirit, that P Diddy, he done did some stuff. So I don't trust nothing he's saying didn't happen. Everything bad that they said he did, I just believe. And regardless if you agree with me or not, that's fine. But I was just pondering the fact that a lot of these people, you can tell the spirit behind them. It's like R. Kelly is being kept away from the wickedness he was doing, and Puff Daddy is being judged for the wickedness he did. Or maybe it's a mixture of both. But anyway, what y'all think?